So don't do this at home. Okay, cell phone. Okay, cell phone. Okay, cell phone. Okay, cell phone. YouTube.
Each pair is attached to one of these cables, which we can plug them into the wall power plug. Please join me for the first time to hear how it sounds. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You should always keep a proper distance from Tesla coil. Let's play Pink Panther. My voltage of the primary should jump up, creating a huge voltage on the secondary here that should create a spark. Let's try it out. There's nothing. Is there actually a voltage? Okay, finally, let's power it up. It's done. Let's turn it on and see how it looks like. If I probe the input A, but to mention is that the rectifier output is only DC between its power and ground output, not reference to the input wires. So I have to move the probe ground to the rectifier output ground, which is, I think, this. Wow, this is wild. You can see how far. Very simple. It runs on 2 AA or AAA batteries and has 2 electrodes on the bottom and turns on with a switch. Now if you don't move, it says. Let's measure and see where we are. There we go, the charger LED is on. Now it's off. Turning much harder now. Oh no, 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 no. I killed the phone. Too. It's not making a good contact. Obviously the heat is coming from that corner of the board. I wonder what it is. How hot is it? Wow, 135 degrees Celsius. And you can see the lens here, and if I remove the lens, you'll see the giant flash capacitor right here. Ow! Piece of shit. First, you plug it to the inverter. Anytime you connect a power harness, connect it to your load side first, so you wouldn't short your power supply or shock yourself. The tip of the gun here simulates a human being. Always be careful with your tools. Now, they usually zap a completely assembled unit. But sometimes it's also beneficial to zap a bare board like this one and see what happens on the actual board. See that the voltage is generated. And the faster I go, the higher the amplitude, like this. What the are you doing? What? Just close the door next time! What? The circuit that's responsible for the timing. And you can see a tiny negative sign beside it. That means that that side needs to be connected to ground or negative. To a cable that connects the 120 volts to the capacitor through a push button. Super dangerous. Don't try it at home. Let me demonstrate. If I plug it into the okay, let's do 100 volts. Ready? Should be less painful. Okay. Ouch. What the ow. Ow, what the is the current rising? Ow. Ow. Now this string is one that I couldn't fix with the lighter sparker and doesn't turn on either. Let's try the taser now. The tongue is much smaller than the skin. And still if I short the power supply, I get the same 150 amps. Okay, you can see it still sparks. Let's try it out.
What the f? I thought I set it to 1 volt. So don't do this at home. Now we'll have high voltage as Did I short something? Okay, retry. So don't do this at home. Now as soon as I turn on this, what the f? What is this? Ow! One of these days.
Well, it's always safer not to work with live, loose wire, so instead I'm using these alligator clips here. I put the bullet in and turn the power supply on, so you can see what's going on. There you go, you saw what happened. Feel the electricity with my finger, so I'll put it in the water. Nothing. Let's get close to the wires. Nothing. Still nothing. Oh, I'm starting to feel it here. What is this? Now let's take a look at the camera.
That was a pretty bad idea. I couldn't keep steady enough to read this stupid meter. And I could have died. Then it will balance. Wrong too. There you go. Good as new.
And I power it from my trusty power supply, and voila, good as new. Now to improve the airflow, it's better to raise the max. Don't put your hand in a running fan. Power might be something else. Okay. Sleeping. I could take it off. Ow! First without the anti-pay.
See, I put the meter on AC and I measure the voltage.
Oh my god! Hell of a pain.
Okay, come on. Sorry guys, the pain is too much for me, but I'm sure it will.
It opened! It opened! The hell? The hell? Why bad things happen to good people? Go! Go! Check my body tolerance, I set the output to minimum. At 0 volts, it's pretty.
The distance of this wire is gonna limit the current through the super cap. I totally burned to see how the waveform changes. Use pliers to hold the resistor. See, the output voltage drops, but with very small ripples because there is a lot of filtering. Wow, I was holding that.
It's almost finished now. Just need another piece of wire.
Protect your fingers and don't try this at home. Let me see if I can make some arcs. Always wear safety goggles when dealing with very bright arcs. Let's try it again. Nice, look at that. Nice. Am I on fire?
If I can just pass these cables under the table here.
Now the circuit is hot and the voltage is on this. I've made 2 coils, one for primary and one for secondary. And as for my AC power source, I'll plug my primary into the 120 volt AC power line. It's a pity though, I thought I could share my artistic side with you. Cut your fingers and take the screw part out. My finger. Good thing the breaker opened. What the?